don't do this.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and you can tell a lot about a person from something very small and simple, like how they pronounce their clothes.
What do you mean?
Is it Ralph Lauren, or are you wearing Ralph Lauren?
Oh, I say Ralph Lauren. I always say I thought of that
Yeah.
too. It looks
Okay.
Is that Gucci, or is it Gucky?
Okay, that's not.
Which one are you wearing?
I just say Goodwill.
You know, yeah, you do.
Brooke's like Oshkosh Bagosh.
On this show, you can tell a lot about us when we do this simple segment called What's on Your Mind? Where we go around the room to find out what each member of the show has been thinking about lately. Starting with Brooke, what's on your mind?
You guys, so
Okay.
I went on the app OfferUp, right? And I
Yeah.
posted a picture. I put some close-ups. I said a great couch, well-loved, some stains. I'm just trying to be honest here.
Whoa.
Well loved, Brooke.
Don't put well-loved and stains in the same sentence.
Well, I only got 2 responses.
Well, that's a red flag in itself.
And the first one, the person didn't have a profile. There was no picture. And so at first I was like, oh, God, what if they're going to come murder me?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give them my address. So then I went back.
That's true.
And then I offered it to the other person. Well, they didn't show up for it.
Oh,
they said they
that
were going
happens
to.
a lot.
I heard that.
So I go back to the bot that may have murdered me and I say, hey, couch could be yours. Okay.
Robot couch.
Uh-huh.
She lays into me about how I took it away from her and now she doesn't want it anymore.
Oh, it's a
And
right
It is kind of rude of you.
And ends
Yeah.
with your people skills are trash.
Oh, yeah. She does have a point.
Yeah, she's right.
All I wrote back was, okay, that seems a bit extreme.
Okay.
So there's been no other offers?
I still have the couch. Not even our digital producer, Ashton. He doesn't want it. Nobody
Oh,
wants
he's
it.
Wow.
moving too soon.
If any of our listeners right now want a very heavily stained couch,
And heavily loved.
yeah, a lot of love this couch is seen. Text in 78592.
Nobody wants it.
We'll see.
Oh boy.
Jose, what's been on your mind?
So this is gonna sound like I'm coming in hot, but there's one girl that I used to hook up with years and years ago.
Mhm.
She moved away across the country, but recently she
Because of you?
probably
Okay.
recently she hit me up on Instagram saying, "Oh, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna visit."
Okay.
And I think I know why.
Uh-oh.
She immediately goes into a story about she was at the bar with her friends over the weekend, and some guy comes up hitting on him, whatever. They're like trying to get rid of him, and he tries to say, "I bet none of you have ever hooked up with a blue check mark before."
Oh, no.
Oh,
Which
what?
is-
He
I
stole
know
your,
that.
he stole your move.
I never even thought of that. So
Yeah.
her and her girlfriends go down the line where they're like, no, 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 no. And then she is very quiet. And then they all look at her and they're like, are you hiding
Okay.
something? And she's like, well, yeah, a long time ago. He didn't have a check mark at the time. But he does now."
Oh, this is a conversation.
And then all of her girlfriends, she say, freaked out. And they're like, no way, you've done it with a celebrity? And she's like,
Oh,
no,
no.
he's a radio guy. You know, I'm not like a real celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starts naming your bio because she also wants to impress them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so she said that all of them crowd around, including these guys.
Yeah,
And they're
looking
looking at my
at
profile.
profile.
Now the girls go, why aren't you dating him? He seems cute. She's like, he lives across the country. Anyway, apparently I made her the coolest girl at the bar
So
that
now she's
night.
coming back.
And now I'm looking forward to disappointing her again. when
Yeah.
she comes back into town.
She'll remember why the blue check mark wasn't that important.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they just hand these out, I guess.
Alexis, tell us what's been on your mind.
My little brother's in 6th grade.
Okay.
And he's on TikTok and recently has been stalking our show's accounts, I've noticed.
Okay, that's cute. Yeah.
Yeah, well, so he's sending me screenshots of like random listener comments he sees. So I get one today where he sends me a screenshot of a random listener saying, tell Alexis to buy me a Tesla. I know she's rich with radio money. Okay?
Oh.
Not true. And my little brother sent it to me and said, ha, I knew you were rich. Give me money now. Oh, because like a random listener said it.
Of course.
Then he screenshots me a listener complaining about one of Jeff's phone taps. And my
Oh.
brother, he says, see, I agree. And sends me that.
I agree with the complaints, too.
I'm just like,
Not very good.
I don't know what he's doing. So I'm kind of worried he's going to be our next like show troll. Like our own troll.
Oh, I can see that.
like
And I'm just scared. And he's on Jose's TikTok looking and stuff. And I'm just like, doesn't seem
Okay.
like a safe place, you know?
All right, Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
Well, so you guys remember that I did my very first charity auction about a year ago.
Oh,
I
yeah.
emceed and I was the auctioneer at it.
Yeah.
And to my shock, they actually invited me back
Hey!
to host and do the auctioning again this year.
You thought it went great last year.
I'm guessing they regretted their decision because I was more nervous this time.
Oh, why?
It was supposed to be about double the size as it was last year.
Oh, that makes sense.
honestly, I'm sorry. They should hire an auctioneer. They should not expect you to do that. It's two different
It
skill
is a
sets.
very hard job.
Two different
to be an
skills.
auctioneer.
Okay, well, thank you for the vote of confidence.
Yeah.
So, yes, I may have been double fisting champagne and red
Oh,
wine
yes.
while the warm up was happening.
Oh no!
While the
boy.
appetizers were going. So by the time the
Don't do
auction
that.
came around, I was feeling loose.
No!
All right.
No,
That
not
is
good.
Possibly
bad.
too loose.
Yes!
Yeah.
Because at one point, I may have shouted a curse word
No!
that I probably shouldn't have said.
Jeffrey, it's a charity
front of
event.
Yeah, I know it's charity, but I did it because I was trying to get this one gentleman to spend more money.
Oh.
It felt
Donate
right
more.
in the moment, like I was being playful, like, oh, come on,
I'll tell
don't
you.
wimp out on me.
Don't ever drink before getting up on stage at a charity event.
Oh,
I have done
man.
so many of them. It is a terrible idea.
Brooke's like, I've been wasted for everyone.
Yeah.
It is not good.
I don't drink until like towards the end.
Yeah, you're almost done.
Yeah.
But these
same.
people are just way out of my league as far as like class.
Yeah.
So I'm just
That's
trying to
always
get
true.
on their
They're like
level.
super rich.
Yeah.
And
I feel that.
you know, looking back, definitely probably wasn't the right vibe for a
Uh-oh.
charity night.
Did you get like a thank you email or anything?
You know,
Or
I
a
did
little
have
gift
people
bag?
come up afterwards telling me I did a great job.
Oh,
That's good.
Kind of like the worst kid on the Pee Wee soccer team when he comes off like, "Hey, buddy, high five! Good effort out there."
You know what? You showed up.
Yeah,
And that's the best I
Yeah.
can
that's
say.
worth something. So, am I gonna get invited back a third time?
Probably
It's
not.
questionable at this
Yeah.
point. I'm
Yeah.
hoping for the best,
No.
though.
Good for you.
Yikes.
Doing good things, Jeff.
You tried, buddy.
Don't make me use a curse word on you. I'll say
Oh,
it right
oh,
now.
God.
no.
Oh, he's
Wow.
looking at me in the eyes.
Text into 78592. Tell us what's been on your mind. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.